Radio, everybody, let's reroll 3 times. Bang, bang, boom. Ah, yes, this clan combination that keeps giving me a lot of issues. But a Pyre of Dominion start is definitely a way to possibly change the bad luck and make it good. This start is a little worrying and questioning, but Pyre of Dominion may give us a little bit of answers. What do we got? More mass, nourishing feed. I do like Hothead against Flesh Weaver, though. Mind Cage? Drain? Magma Cultist? I don't know. It's like she could do the money, she could do the eggs. I could do eggs with this, right? Eggs would be pretty sick. With like 2 costs, you get me more so through the early game. I want to do Magma Cultist though. We'll do Frostbite. Who do we see? We do see the egg. I'm just gonna take eggs and be happy with it. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, that's one heck of a start. Now, there are some issues I foresee happening. However, you get a Magma Cultist up top with... Yeah, I don't really have spells, huh? Well, you're gonna do some tanking. We'll get spells later, right? You don't really need spells, do you? You don't, right? Spells are a myth. Speaking of myth, that's not really the opening I had in mind. You go help there. Got trample, and let's reduce your damage. And we got sweep. Look at that. Oh, I should have froze the card in my hand. Penguin. Definitely want to hit the boss with as many saps as we can. Would be like really great. Also, having a Gelly sneeze every turn is kind of crazy. How many Gelly sneezes does one need? The answer is all of them. All right, here we go. Bam, boom. Drain. Put you down, drain. Oh, easy. Easy peasy. Yoriel becoming the other guy for how much sap he got. Easy eggs. Easy crypt builder. Stay. Okay, go to the right. What do we get? Quick, large stone, those are pretty good. And the Titan Sentry? I don't actually know if that's great, but it's probably okay. Thinking about putting quick in like Coldcaelia. Quick and large stone on Coldcaelia is just like, all right, well, there's our tank for right now. Kind of clears up and does what Hothead needs to do, but like we can have Hothead be the carry later, right? I'm gonna click on Shark anyway. It really wouldn't be a Stygian deck if we didn't have a Shark, right? Think about Flesh Weaver and Gilda is like not fun for us for sure. We do get like a 1 chump blocker, so hopefully we can really stack up against that. But let's get you on first. You're here, and then you're there. Cool. All right. Hey, there's the hit. Oh no! We'll play it next time. If there's next time. They have a lot of units I can't really, like, do much with at this point. I think bottom wins, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, see, like, I would like to be able to play all these guys out. Show me egg, please. Oh, penguin. Is there anything I can do here to die faster? There's not. Man, sure would have been nice to have those eggs. And that was just me being, or not optimizing and paying attention. It's okay. Find more eggs here and be fine with it. They're not eggs. Sure. Sure. Actually select, right? I'm like guaranteed 4 pretty much. So I'll just save, I think, because then I'll like get the selection and I'll get an artifact, which seems better. If I did find the egg artifact over here, that could be pretty big for us. What do we see? A boiler. That's a money-solving endeavor, if I've seen one before. Bone Dog. Get on in here, sir. It'd be fun if Bone Dog increased the attack damage of your Pyre, too. I don't know by how much, but... I know you're saying Mind Cage would be good on deployable, and you're like, not necessarily wrong, but... Alright. So I do think we do Magma, Gilda, Boiler Room. What if I like just stack him? Now let's do this instead. Don't really need the Hothead to perform his duties just yet. Actually, hitting the Flesh Weaver is like really good for us. Bone Dog, where do you go? Can we cycle for Bone Dog, hope to win bottom, maybe? I mean, Bone Dog might also just not get fully played this time around. Speaking of getting fully played, I do believe hit that. Oh, we enter. Just getting his mass down is really good. He'll take 2 hits here, 2 hits in the middle. If you die, honestly, it's like not the end of the world for me. If you survive, that might even be better. Now, again, we do get a couple of these guys to come out. Might be a way, actually, to save. What would it be? So, 774 kills you. 7 and 23 hits. So that stops it. 1, so it might just be 1, 8. All right, that probably the easiest way to do it. And now we also have another way we might be able to assist. Actually, I don't think so, because it's like we'd have to make it so that 6, 7, 13. Actually, no, that does save it. Perfect. No frostbite on him yet. Once he gets frostbite, he'll lose even more stacks. So feeling pretty good about this, to be honest. All right. Sneeze it up. 1 and 2. Toss you. Freeze. And turn. Yeah. Him having 19 going to the top feels much, much better than where we were just at. Now, it is still getting pretty close, unfortunately. You're at 1, huh? Okay, there is a way to guarantee the hit. And I can also not guarantee anymore, but I can kill you. Dare you to come middle, which he does. Definitely get the Bone Dog on the field. Ooh, 1 health, huh? That doesn't feel good if I was a Flesh Weaver. Or 1 damage, rather. Too easy. And we got the Bone Dog hit. Great. Stygian coming to bat for us pretty hard. Well, actually, it's probably really the Pyre of Dominion, right? But we'll say it's something else. Boiler Room is our room right now. Ancient Synergy, the saddest of them all. I'll click on that. Avarice. Probably not. Magma Mauler could be fun. I think I just skip here. Definitely go floor space, and we're definitely looting this. Sling Firecracker's pretty good if we ever go to a Merchant of Magic. Trinkets, Magic. Ooh. Double Steel, Trinkets. Steel might be good. Endless Shark would be really, really powerful for us. We're going in Savagery, Reminder. Do Sizzling Firecracker. Oh, Shadow Sheath? Bad if Gilda. Good if Coldcaelia. Might regret, but you know what? I'm not gonna regret going to the right here. I usually love trinkets in an event. We did get Endless, so we are swimming pretty. Another egg? Ooh, maybe I should have checked there first. Gilda your egg. We'll click on that and be happy. All right. Reroll. Tonight. 19's fine. 20 health to somebody. I don't really see it being that great. I'll give it to Bone Dog. Just because we have the fight where the guy comes in, this guy in particular, and gives 5 corruption to your units. When he does, it makes me sad. So speaking of being sad, it's just a tough battle for us to like do what we need to do in. I actually might do this. 1, 2. Gilda. This is assuming that we kill on bottom. Which that may be a bad assumption, to be fair. Honestly, having you bottom's like really big for us. Bone Dog, you should have some protection at some point here. Okay, another whelp is solid. Is this just like the Whelp Brothers instead of anything else? Well, that doesn't kill him, but it does get sap on him. Bone Dog, clutch it for us. Love that. Does kill. How do I have this dragon die? Yeah, this dragon, like, is not dying right now, which is a little sad. Well, he goes up and does a little bit of damage to us. Yeah, unfortunate. We'll have to reassess our situation here. Maybe actually. Hold on. That's interesting. How do I get it? So Bone Dog survived. But he does. He dies. Maybe I just leave it for top. Maybe I just need to accept Bone Dog's fate here. He has Frostbite, though. There's a chance. Hold on. And Shark is at this. Doing that does win it for me. It's not say Bone Dog. Guessing hitting that out will not either. And hitting twice, he dies in one turn, so okay. We'll accept ensuring our Gildir egg hits nice and easy to get us a solid 7. Glacial Seal. Oh, another drain. I'll just skip that. We have 2. Loot. Hopes and Dragon getting damage is not bad for our Hothead. Units getting additional stats is also not bad. Let's just do the additional stats for right now. Yeah. I got one of those there consume cards. All right, Merchant of Trinkets. What do we got? Love it. Jack Strips is something. Purge a card, huh? Just like clean up the deck. Magma Cultists are not really it for us, I feel. They're also like not bad. This allows us to hit onto our Hothead better if we wanted to. It takes kills away from Coldcaelia. So I don't think I really need that. I can actually grab Void Fragment. Grab this. I'm going to reroll. Yep. And I don't think I take the Avarice ones. Oh, I can remove anyway, huh? Interesting. I might remove Hothead in a Magma Cold. The Mind Cage on Snotty Whelps were like kind of sick. Now I know he had an upgrade on him, but it's fine. All right, Void Fragment now. I might start drafting cards to remove because I forgot we had 2 removals there. It's fine. I do need you to die before I can summon my snotty whelps, huh? It is totally true. I can't put one in middle. Let's just do one in middle for whatever you want to call it. A little bit of assistance, although bottom would be better. All right, cool. Shall die next turn. Get stealth? No. All right, we could do that, right? Then you don't have sweep. Ooh. Why must it be this way? The poor collector. Guess that's what you get when you mess up your strategy. How is top looking, by the way? Are we winning or are we dying? Ooh. And I do have answers. Really like to be able to control this better here. How much stealth you got? 5, and you're doing 49 damage. Not bad. Shark like never gets stealth, so it's kind of good. You're dying, which is great. You're not dying, so. Nothing to freeze there. It is quota, which is like a little worrying, to be honest. Could have like a reasonable amount of frostbite stacked. And then Shark, second fight here will be good. And then we just do that on you, that on you. With 117, we're good. And get more egg. One might even say get the most egg. Going up to 11. Perfect. Thank you, wing clippings. I did not notice that happening. Who else would like their cooldown reduced, I guess? Do like a silence. Let's get rid of this Coldcaelia. Although you do have sweep for collector middle, right? Sorry, Magma Cultist, you're out. Definitely looting here. Awesome. You like armor 3. Well, incanting an additional time is, generally speaking, pretty awesome. However, we officially don't incant anything. That's not to say we won't. All right. What else can I get deployable here that would really make this deck function better? I don't need more removals. I'm not even going to go that way. Soul Smelter. Another Soul Smelter. I don't have equipment in opening hand, right? Yeah, we didn't get that. I have a weapons cache, though. The toss between the smelter and the cage, though. You'd like the frost piercer. How does one maximize Soul Smelter? Indeed. Indeed. Five deployable would be crazy. I can't do 5 deployable. I get 7 deployable and I have boiler room plus them. So like I have a plan. Now, not a great plan, but it is a plan. Sometimes that's all you need. That is step 1. That is step 2. That is step 3. These snotty whelps are pretty awesome, actually. I do need you to kill up top, though, at some point, so I can't sap you for what it's worth. Oh, nice. Soul Smelter, you get that. Why don't you go here, but don't think that necessarily helps anything too much, but this guy's in trouble. All right. I can keep on you now. Not the one we wanted to hit, no problem. Okay, you're getting close to dying, we like that. I don't mind you dying. I mean, maybe I want you to die next turn, though. Yeah, maybe not the best way to do it. You have 8 health. That floor did 174 damage. I'm surprised. You do take a hit here. Actually, you take the hit. But it's like, whatever. We're fine with it. You better go top. Now, I do think the Soul Smelter does get us a good amount. We're gonna get an additional 4, but it's like not that many additional, you know? It's not getting us 13, that's for sure. Well, maybe it'll get close. Exact hit. Nice. Maybe I shouldn't have sapped. So what are you getting? You're getting 3 more. Sorry, you're getting 4 more, bringing you to 23. I need 24? It's like hoping that made a guy die. Did not. Too strong. Wait. You count? I don't know. Oh, wait, no, it's Siphon. It has to be enemy units, of course. Of course. Twelve eggs. That's good, right? I hope so. Heaven's Light. More mana? More mana's sorry, Kettle Hex. Really getting put into a precarious position. Loot. Like Fire Gel too. First turn and gave me more mana, baby. Even more mana. Exactly what I needed. So now, what that does for me, something pretty cool. Fragile on you? Fragile versus Frost Piercer. Fragile does 84 plus that. No, I think we do the Frost. I'm gonna reroll here. Don't need the sweep. No. Yeah, I know you guys are looking at it a little crazy, but we trust the process. Going against Savage. Silence? Anything else I need to upgrade to deployable? All right, give me even more egg. More egg, please. Do I do alchemy to ensure we hit what we need to hit? Or do I just entrust? I think we go with duplicating alchemy. And then not doing that. And not doing those. All right, cool. And Mark of Invasion's fine. Really with Guildmonger, kind of happy to see it to a certain degree. Only happy. Wait. The egg gets a kill? No, the egg doesn't get a kill. Never mind. It doesn't matter, because everybody is stealth. You're gonna get the kill on bottom, you get the kill up top, so really Guildmonger does not die. Whoops here though. Was not preserved, notably. Nice. Okay, getting one of those preserved is kind of big. Maybe not the biggest thing in the world, but all right, that guy dies to our lady up top. Bone Dog? Does Bone Dog die to something? Seems like he might. I might just need to get him down anyway. You die, you're gonna die too. Well, that was a questionable play, I guess. Gilda does help quite a bit up top with clearing these guys out. The little bit of additional Pyre gel stacking is always good too. Get you on here for a little bit more money. I'll play you out anyway. This can stay, I guess. Get you with a little bit more frostbite. Thank you, Guildmonger, for protecting our egg here. Very important. Speaking of important, not preserved. I mean, you also have only 7 souls, not the most. If you're dying, then we're happy. I do know it, and we may or may not be clapping our hands. We are definitely not clapping our hands for reference. I retract everything I say. I do need a certain set of people to go up top to kill this guy. I'm not fully convinced we are beating the boss right now. We only have 4 stealth down here. Okay, guys, we are beating it. Insane. Oh, I guess you probably don't get the kill anymore or something. Okay, that was close. Getting stealth, getting the Frost Piercer on here to really just chunk up that frostbite. He lowers in rage quite a bit. All calculated. Sure. The Frenzied Swarm. Oh, how convenient. Loot. Additional Pyre gel stacks. Damaging your own unit. I don't think I really care about that. I don't really damage my own units. When you equip, apply Conduit 4. We'll just do Pyre gel and strike. Floor space. A little late for like the stack, but we'll stack either way. I could see me going for another duplication of some sort. Actually, duplicating another Snotty Well, not bad. I really don't need removals, is what it comes down to. I don't really need the health either, but removals are like, I guess, if there's something super useless, it really doesn't matter which way you go. All right, Spark Flint. Advance isn't great when you're out of cards. Whatever. Sure. Lost luggage is always great. To 1 or average 3, that doesn't really matter to me. I guess, like, go ahead, Bone Dog, be healthier. Endless on Bone Dog? Can't do it. Endless on Stuck Up Whelp for more money. Endless on Guildmonger's not needed. Reroll. Multi-strike. Honestly, not bad. Hey, we finally get to double incant something. Perfect. I'm gonna give it to you. Archstone, meh. Damage, also kind of meh. You know, I'm fine with just like having a bunch of money. Low key, I kind of want this for Gilda. Or do I do it for another Coldcaelia? I feel like never actually gets the kills though. Not that it matters, it's just like more egg stacking. Her damage really doesn't go up. Your damage goes up and Gilda does like 50. It's like 50 more frostbite if we do it. Or we could go for like drain some more. Go for the inequivalent exchanges. Silence is always a thing. Bone Dog. We're fine. I don't know. I kind of like the deck, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying to count how many units are on the bottom floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means then you can be our 7th. Again, just for armor stacking. If we saw the thing when you use an ability, your units get +5, we would have been like through the moon. Or something. Or so they say. I don't really know. Notably, we have Quick and somebody who does 54 damage. So we are not worried about sweepers in this fight, which is pretty nice. I guess I don't have the floor space to do what I want to do, but it is fine. It's all good. All right. You're gonna help up there, Guildmonger. Don't you worry. All right. Well, that's an opening for sure. All right. Take him out. Fire Frostbite. Thank you. We do that. Hit that. Go ahead and Mind Cage him. Go ahead, Cuddle Axe. You go there, and I'll take a Drain. Take 2 hit. Not the end of the world for us. We don't really have any way to heal it back up, but we're not that worried. You know, maybe I am that worried, huh? Okay, colored me a little worried. Yeah, that is quite a bit of damage, eh? Kinda don't want to take your stealth away, though. So what is actually happening here? It is... This could save, maybe. It's like 1, you do 30... 40, 50, you get the kill here. You kill here? No, you're also dying though. No sweeper is getting to the back line. All right, I guess that's fine. Melee weakness on the second guy, I guess. All right. Yeah, you are taking quite a bit. What if I silenced you? That seems very helpful. Do I line up Boondog here to take a hit? I think I do, unfortunately. That's the silence is saving my butt right now. I'm gonna put you here to maybe draw aggro. Honestly, a little bit of a desperation play, but desperate times and desperate measures and such. And you are getting like enough stealth, I think, to win the fight for us. So like, I'm not worried about winning the fight. I'm just worried about, you know, dying. Which is fair. I think that's like a totally fair thing to worry about. Good hit. Good hit. Dazed would be nice. Hopefully, I could daze you for what it's worth. Maybe dazing bottom though. You're gonna be unsilenced though, top. Wonder if that damage is really meaningful. Ooh, having Shark Die would be good though. Okay. Yeah, not super worried if people leak to the top. Our Pyre does look quite a bit of damage. So we shouldn't like take too many hits. They get Pyrogel moving up. It's like not the worst case scenario. You are taking a smidgen of damage here. Shark can go top. He is stealth, right. One day, I will remember how that works. I should have played a middle then. One day. 21, you don't have melee weakness, so it really is just bump, bump. Then you're taking your big hit. 21, I mean... If I do that, it still kills you. Unless I do that, no, we still die. Like, by like exact amounts, basically. I'll just hit you to take less pyre damage, I guess. Sorry, Bone Dog. I don't actually know if that did less pyre damage now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, Shark, you are not dying, which could be not great for us. Good hits, good hits. Okay, and then what do you got? 11 stealth. Times like your base damage, like you're dead. Like there's no way you're not on bottom. Plus you get even more stealth. Plus we can do that, which I don't know, maybe probably worth it at the end of the day. Cool. And we should still max on eggs here, just taking, you know, a bunch of damage. I think we max on eggs, right? Yeah. I don't have any reason or need to stack eggs anymore. I guess actually an equivalent exchange is here. Stuck up whelp, you are out. Loot. Okay, do more damage, I guess. Sure. Sure. All right, we hit all the boss artifacts and we're going into the Titan fight. Dominion, not an issue. How do we feel about savagery, though? 1 and 2. We don't have as much melee weakness to worry about, so like we're a little bit happier, I think. Overall, get your damage. Guildmonger, go mongering, I guess. All right, how are we feeling? What do I want to silence here? Probably you, because you're a jerk. Although Dazed is equally as good to a certain degree. Let's Lava Flow. I would like probably Entropy to get most of the damage overall. I think I just like do a big hit up top. If I do Drain, it could in theory help me out a little bit. But I think just going for the 6 sap right away gives us less damage overall to worry about. Keeps the Pyre Lights coming. This guy is muted on middle. Take that. All right, Bone Dog, get on in there. You will be providing a very important role for us. And the role is defensive in nature, but, you know, honestly, a Bone Dog giving us a bunch of health along with all the boss artifacts, I think, like, he's A-okay to have to take a few hits. Now, that is indeed me being 1 damage off thanks to the sap on killing you. That's inconvenient, to say the least. Well, at least you have stealth. don't think the armor would like save us at all. Highland should have 1 damage off, huh? Dang. We kind of ran into this before. The primary issue. It's not. Oh, you got. Return to me. Get on in there. Love to see that. Do that. I mean, we just sap you quite a bit. You're dead in like a turn or two. And you're slowly losing. Yeah, we're on a... Not the fastest of paths, but like, I would say fast enough. Sorry, Bone Dog. Not much we can do there for you. As a bit of a jerk. Nice, good preservation. Yeah, again, the level of frostbite we add just like eats them away from the inside out. Well, kind of. We'll probably be okay with the amount of spells we're casting. And you continue to get your stealth, kind of. Your damage is not great. Now, I have this, which does perfectly get me a kill. So let's get another stack there for us. Let us do the Fire Jaw here, and let's just accept the 1 damage. We'll do our daze, but I'll hit that. Hit that. Do that. Now, there's not really too much reason to continue to increase our attack. Right now, pretty much anything that walks to the top is dead in 1 hit, even if they make it through our lady here. But she's doing some crush attacks. Do I? Take him out. Let us go ahead and just do this. Boop. Dude, it keeps preserving it. Love to see it. Probably should be sapping top a little bit. Gilda no longer has any defense. Granted, like we're like winning in like a few turns, right? 1, 2, 3. Really hoping to lose the Curse of Entropy here. Yeah, her damage is not scaling fast enough. Like, she's not getting the Shadow Sheath stacks. It's her stack of stealth. So, she's like just off on these hits. So I wish there was a way we could have scaled her a little bit better. Oh, I was like, why are we not killing? See ya. Dude, what a fun run. Thank you, Gilda, for getting us so many eggs, and thank you, Pyre of Entropy, for probably... Pyre of Dominion, for giving us a way to win with some of these less than stellar clan combinations. But we'll take what we can get. All right, guys, thank you so much. We will see you next time. Oh, and next time should be DLC. Here's hoping. See you guys soon.